Hey up, you lovely lots. It's Louise here. Right, this is a reading that was requested by Wangabout. Forgot your name, love. Let's have a look. Poppy, who wants to know, is Bill Gates ever going to be arrested for crimes against humanity? Well, that's a good question. Let's have a look. Let's see what the tarot has to say about that then. Bearing in mind, the tarot only picks up the energy of the time. So we might have to revisit this one, Poppy. We're looking at the Lightseers Tarot by Grace Ann. And the Oracle cards today are the Energy Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor. Right, let's just chuck these off to one side. I'm going to have a quick swig of my tea. Oh no, there ain't no left. Right, I'll have to have a cup of tea in a bit then. So, is Bill Gates off to clink for crimes against humanity? Right, he's very influential in governments all around the world. Bill Gates is responsible for many experimental pharmaceutical interventions. He's very influential in the World Health Organization. You know, the one that was talking about in a previous reading when I said that, they want to control the world's management of specific illnesses and be able to tell great swathes of the world what to do, and if successive different governments actually agree to this, then we're actually handing sovereignty over. So Bill Gates has got a lot to do with that. He calls himself a philanthropist. I think in years to come that word might become a profanity. Let's have a look. Bill Gates, I'm not taking two. Bill Gates, what have we got about, what's the situation with Bill Gates? Oh, Bill Gates, 3 of Swords. And he's not a heartbreaker, but he's breaking hearts. So that's the situation with Bill Gates at the moment. If you look, that person looks like they are actually drinking blood. Less said about that, the better. You know, the word satanic springs to mind with this. Right, what's hindering the arrest of Bill Gates? What's hindering the arrest of Bill Gates? Because there's nothing hindering him, it's what's hindering us. What's hindering the arrest of Bill Gates? 7 of Cups, it wanted to come out. 7 of Cups, what's hindering Bill Gates? What's hindering us with Bill Gates? We've got too many distractions. There's too many things underneath pots that we don't know about, that we can't see. That's what's hindering us. Right. So I'm reading the 7 of Cups differently. The 7 of Cups is all about trying to make a choice, but you don't know what you're choosing because you don't know what's underneath the pot. It's like that game with the cups and a ball and you swivel them round and someone's got to choose which cup's got the ball underneath. I'm reading this as what's hindering us from actually being able to do something about what is happening is that there is lots of information that no one knows about because it's under wraps, and that's what's hindering us from moving forward and letting the world see what Bill Gates' philanthropy really means. Right, what's the overall energy for this reading at the moment? We've got the Hermit, but the Hermit was in reverse. Now the Hermit is someone who goes within. The Hermit has the star of the star card in the lantern. It's like there's an awakening being. It's about an awakening, but in reverse, it's like the what's the overall energy is the awakening to this is delayed. It's not being let. The cat's not being let out of the bag. The cat isn't being let out of the bag. This is why so many people are hurting as a consequence of Bill Gates' philanthropy. What's in the subconscious? What's in the subconscious? We have the Ten of Wands. So subconscious is about, like, look, you will own nothing and be happy. This person's trudging along. Yeah, she's got a bison and a few bits of belongings, but nothing else, no home. You will own nothing and be happy. That's the mantra of the World Economic Forum, who Bill Gates is also very heavily invested in. So that's in the subconscious. What's in the recent past for Bill Gates? Recent past, Bill Gates, please. You know, I think it feels, you know, when I look at Bill Gates, I feel as though someone somewhere bullied him. Recent past, King of Pentacles. So in the recent past, it felt like, for us at least, we seemed to be okay. We were, you know, masters of our own destiny. Everything seemed okay, really. We could manage our own money. We're, you know, quite healthy. Old man and his dog. We've got loyalty. This is the King of Pentacles, by the way. So we were okay. We felt we've got loyalty. We've got loyal families. We had loyal communities. What's in the near future for this situation with Bill Gates, please? What's in the future with the situation for Bill Gates, please? What's in our near future? Our near future. Too many. Too many. What's in our near future? Too many. I'm not taking that lot. Our near future. We've got two. We've got the King of Wands and the Four of Wands. So in our near future, we've got, you know, the kings are the people who've sort of made it, if you like, the wiser ones, you know, ones with maturity, ones that is about inspiration, flashes of inspiration, creativity, passion, adventure. And the Four of Wands is the happily ever after card. It's the 11-11-11 card. So it's like, our future looks okay. I think that's quite good. So does that mean he's going to get banged up anytime soon? Let me move this candle. In fact, I'll move these to one side like that. Right, so our future seems all right. What is beyond our control? What's beyond our control? Too many. I'm not doing very well with these. I like these cards, but they don't seem to want to shuffle today. What's beyond our control? We've got two again. Three of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So what's beyond our control is the ability to just move, to be free, to be carefree, travel, making plans, experiencing the world, and new beginnings, new creation, so it's beyond what's beyond our control is all this new innovation, all this new creation. It's beyond our control. We cannot control this, which is what Bill Gates has got a massive hand in. It's beyond our control. Our near future is looking good, but all this new creation, all this new adventurous stuff, this feels very internety, very AI, very technology. This feels technology. A lot of this is beyond our control. What's our advice? We have Page of Wands, but it was in reverse. So, excuse me, I just had a moment and I just couldn't get my words out. Page of Wands in reverse is an odd one. I want another one for that. That's an odd one. Page of Wands in reverse. And the Star. Our advice is to embrace the technology but only to our advantage, and be careful when we use because pages are messengers, and positive messages are the right way around, and negative ones are upside down. The Star card is the Aquarius card. It's the new technology. It's the AI. It can also be healing. But this is in the advice position. So as far as new technology is concerned, embrace it and use it for your advantage, but be incredibly careful with your words and what messages you send and who you send them to. Do your research first. Do your research first. This ain't telling us whether Bill Gates is getting banged up, though, is it? Hopes and fears. Bill Gates, hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. Yeah, he's frightened to death of being potless. Bill Gates is frightened to death of being in poverty, of not having the money, because when he doesn't have money, he doesn't have control. This money is what makes him powerful. Because if he was an ordinary Joe Soap on the street, no one would give him a second glance. They'd all think he was a little bit bloody odd, to be honest. You'd think he were, you'd sidestep him. Most people, if you saw Bill Gates as an ordinary Joe Soap on a bus, you would think he was a bus nutter. And the only reason why he's so revered in public life is because he's absolutely loaded. And he uses his money for influence. So, the hopes and fears, he really fears having nothing. Maybe that's the way to go. What is the outcome? Is Bill Gates going to prison for crimes against humanity at any time in the future, please? Is Bill Gates going to get banged up? Knight of Wands. We've got the Knight of Wands. So this is not telling me anything. I want another one. Yes or no? Is Bill Gates going to get banged up? This is somebody who's like young and inspirational. Why are you giving me young and inspirational? Bill Gates isn't young or inspirational. So a young person who's very creative and inspirational, yeah. What are they going to do? What's they going to do, and what's that got to do with prison? We have the Queen of Swords, but she was in reverse. This is a young person watch out for a woman who is incredibly straight to the point. She's probably an air sign. She's, very inspirational, very creative, good fun, but she's also a cow. And if you get on the wrong side of her, she will have your legs off at the knees. So what's she going to do to him? She's going to bang him up. This could even be somebody who's a judge or a lawyer. Too many. Is Bill Gates going to prison? Yes or no? At any point in my lifetime, is this man going to get locked up? 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. Right. It looks like he might well be not necessarily imprisoned, but constrained. And this is what I think at some point his wealth is going to be removed from him as some kind of punishment rather than imprisonment. I think they're going to remove his wealth as a punishment, and that's the thing he fears the most. And that is my take on Bill Gates. Could be wrong, but that's the energy of now. Let's have an energy of the oracle card. Energy of the oracle card, please. 4. Is Bill Gates, at any point in his life, going to see the inside of a 6x4 cell? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have one oracle card to round this reading off, and then, and I'll come back on. So I'll come back on before the weekend. We've got the 6th chakra archangel Metatron. Where's the book? 6, it's a 4. 6th chakra 40. We have, hang on. Right, we have this card admonishes you to get clear. You may have been lost in confusion and had unclear, distorted thinking. But even if this state of mental chaos has been going on for quite some time, your lack of personal direction can be turned around. Take off the blinders and widen your perspective. Visualize the life you want to live and the person you want to be, and make that your intention. It's time to break out of the old, toxic thought patterns. Whether they be habits or worry, doubt or self-criticism, it's also time to develop a clearer, healthier vision of how you perceive yourself and what you want your daily life to look like. Know that you are in charge of making it so. You have all the power you need to create a strong personal vision that will guide you on your path. Make that a priority now. So that's for us. We need to stop fretting and worrying about Bill Gates, because I think he will be the master of his own downfall. I think one day he's going to go just a step too far. I don't think it's going to be too far in the distant future when all these little cups with all this information is going to all right at the time when these people have had what they need from him. They're going to upturn every single one of these cups, and the information is going to come out, and he will be exposed for everything that's been going on. And I think there's going to be a damn sight more than what we know about, because he's getting away with it and we all know about it. So there's bound to be more to come out. In the meantime, don't put anything in your body that you don't know what it is. Don't allow anybody else to put anything in your body if you don't know what it is. And take care of yourself. I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Ta-ra!